Can somebody please explain to me what the hell is wrong with this Manchester United club, man? I really don't get it anymore. And remember when I made that video a few days ago about why United should go after Saul from Atletico Madrid in the January transfer window? Well, this game here proves my point why United should really have Saul at the top of their transfer list, because I just for the life of me don't understand how in the hell do you blow a 2-0 lead and a 3-2 lead against FC Copenhagen, a club that we should have 100% won against. Like, can somebody just tell me what the hell is it with this Manchester United team, dude? Because I really just don't understand this club anymore, man. It's like we can't seem to win games anymore when it matters the most, and it's not fair to Ten Hag, okay? And the reason why I'm not pinning this loss on Ten Hag is because, you know, it's not Ten Hag's fault that our defenders just can't defend against FC Copenhagen, okay? It should be up to our defenders to be able to know how to not give them any space in our own half. And just the amount of space United have given to FC Copenhagen in their own half, especially towards the end of the game, is just absolutely mind-blowing to me, Dad. It makes me realize here, if there are 3 players that United really need to sell as soon as possible, it would have to be McTominay, it would have to be Anthony, and it would have to be Jadon Sancho too. Like, I'm sorry, but these players obviously should be sold, in my honest opinion, especially Anthony, you know, and Sancho, all that money we paid for them, and they have not made an impact at all with this club. It's just sad, man, because now this football club is once again dealing with a football identity crisis. I really don't know how else to say, because for us to give FC Copenhagen their first win in the Champions League group stage is absolutely disgraceful, okay? Because this is a game we should have 100% freaking won, man. And just this football club, they don't know how to win games anymore, and they don't even know how to defend anymore. It's just everything that's happened, everything that's wrong with this Manchester United club has already shown itself today on the pitch. You know, our players, it seems like they clearly lack discipline, and especially Rashford. He got a red card today because Rashford, he seemed to have lost his cool right there. And it's like Rashford needs to learn to not lose his cool right there, especially on the football pitch, because especially for a player that's supposed to be the future of this Manchester United club, it's just right now Manchester United are dealing with possibly their worst than ever run in football right now, that I don't think any run with Manchester United was already worse than this, you know. Well, maybe you look at through 2013-14, that's, in my opinion, the worst Manchester United season ever, but this season, in my opinion, second worst season in Manchester United Football Club history. Like, I don't get it, but the one thing I will say is, why is it that people always feel the need to point the finger at Ten Hag? When you look at the players we got, do you honestly think any of the players we have in our starting 11 are good enough to help us win a Champions League? They are not. So it's like, for anybody that's quickly going to say and be on that sack Ten Hag bandwagon, let me just tell you this, okay? The biggest mistake United have been making ever since Sir Alex Ferguson left is firing a manager after a season or two, okay? It seems like that we are so quick to just point the finger and blame the manager that we just keep doing the same thing over and over again. And you know what they say, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Well, that's really what Manchester United are doing right now, just doing the same old thing that has gotten this club nowhere other than just it has just gotten them into an era of just losing and then just sinking into further and further into irrelevancy, them being no longer that top-tier club they used to be. It's sad what honestly has happened to this Manchester United team, and today's performance was just an absolute disgrace. The only positive from this game is that Højlund, he balled out today. You know, Højlund, I was super excited with his performance today. You know, even a Højlund brace couldn't help United win this game, and, you know, our defense is so disorganized right now that I just think to myself, imagine us having a midfield of Bruno Fernandes, Saul from Atletico Madrid, and Casemiro. Like, I can guarantee you that would easily produce us results, because you look at Saul, not only is he a very experienced midfielder, but he's available for cheap, because I looked at the transfer market website, his value is only like, what, 12 million? So it's like, that's a bargain, and United really need to make it their top priority to get Saul from Atletico Madrid, okay? What I would do is I would give McTominay to Atletico Madrid in exchange for Saul. That's really what I would honestly do if it was up up to me to make the Manchester United football decisions, because just today's performance, an absolute total disgrace. Like, you really just gave FC Copenhagen their first and ever win in the Champions League group stage. That is just embarrassing, okay? It is, because this is a football club we should have had no business losing to, okay? This is a football club we should have 100% won against, man. And just with this football club right now, man, I really don't know what to say about this football club anymore, other than this club and the players, they lack a discipline. And that's the reason why we're losing games, is because the players, need to learn how to discipline themselves. Because if there's one thing I missed from the Sir Alex Ferguson era, was when our players knew how to discipline themselves and knew how to keep their cool in football games. Because nowadays, it just seems like our players don't know how to keep their cool in football games, and it's only costing this team results. That it's just pathetic. And this is why, I don't like pointing the finger at Ten Hag, because, if we do sack him, then who the hell are we going to hire as the next manager? Like, do we even have a good replacement for him if we are going to sack him? Because I think that it would be absolutely foolish to sack Ten Hag at this point. It would. Just, this is the way how I see it, and this is the way how I feel about, United, because, I still support Ten Hag, and I still back him 100%, because in order for Ten Hag to succeed with United, we need to give him the players he freaking wants. And, we're not helping by not letting Ten Hag have the final say in the transfer decisions at Manchester, okay? So, yeah, as if United just can't, as if things at United can't get any worse. We lost to FC Copenhagen today. Just absolutely pathetic, and just a very disgraceful performance from our defense. Like, our defense just absolutely sucks. There's no other way to say it. Like, maybe if we go after Saul, then maybe he can really be that savior that we need at Manchester United, and just be that key, because like I said, man, it doesn't also help that we don't have a good solid midfielder to complement Bruno Fernandes and Casemiro, okay? So, yeah, but just like I said, man, 3 players I would really sell are Anthony, McTominay, and Jadon Sancho. Just sell these players, because honestly, man, we paid all that money for them, and obviously they are not living up to expectations at Manchester United. And if there is one player that I think is worth 70 million, it would have to be Saul. As ridiculous as it sounds, he's an underrated midfielder, and in my opinion, he's the most underrated midfielder in Europe, besides Luka Modric, besides De Bruyne, besides Toni Kroos, because I feel like that Saul deserves a lot more credit. And just imagine Saul at Manchester United, a player that we were supposed to get, but we didn't get him. So why not? While he's still in his prime, maybe we should do the right thing and go after him in the transfer window, because just today's performance against the FC Copenhagen, especially from United's backline, was just a total goddamn disgrace that I really don't know what else to say. So yeah, see ya.